Hey, what's up, everybody? That I was just jamming.
No, you're not saying. I was like, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 17 of the Crewmaru. We took a little break. It's okay, but just wanted to say, missed you guys. There's a lot of news we got today, so it's gonna be a jam-packed episode.
Lots and lots of news right off the bat. How you doing? How you doing, Esteban? How you been, man?
Well, I'm good, man. Been real good. Binge
Good.
watched a whole bunch of shows that been on the bracket.
Oh yeah, caught up.
Yeah, I got caught up finally because usually I'm always busy, so
yeah,
knocked it all out all at once, and now we're we gotta watch.
What's a high point and a low point of things you've watched?
Binge watched all of Bridgerton in 3 days.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty good. And then now we're about to start The Bear.
Oh, you're about to start it?
Yeah. It's on our list of shows to watch. We're
okay.
Yeah. And then we finished all the the murder mystery ones with Hercule Blanc or Hercule Poirot series. Yeah, because all of them were on Hulu. Like, oh, let's watch these. Because we started the third one. We're like, this is part of the trilogy, I think. And sure enough, we looked it up, watched the first two. But yeah.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, the Bear is so good. That's probably one of my favorite shows on TV right now. Don't watch it on an empty stomach.
Okay.
Yeah, because or with a dirty kitchen, because it'll make you want to eat. It'll make you want to cook. Like there was one episode Ayo Debris, she was making some omelets and they were really good. And I was like, I got to make that right now. And it was super easy too. And it came out great.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's funny because I had omelets literally 30 minutes ago. I had breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah. No, these are top tier
brunch, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Little orange juice, little mimosas.
little, yeah. Oh, dude, don't get me started on mimosas. Oh, I love that.
That's the first thing I check for if I'm ever going to a brunch place. Well, good chicken.
Bottomless mimosas, yes, sir.
Yeah. That'll make sure I got to ride home. But
yes. Jeez, they're super dangerous. You'd be like, oh, pineapple juice, say less.
Oh yeah, I haven't had the pineapple one. Usually it's the orange.
Oh,
go to. Okay, all right.
Go to.
I'm trying to think because I've been catching up on a lot of movies usually, and before I dump into the shows, I feel like. I don't know, for a show, because there's so many seasons, unless it's a limited series, I always feel a little bit more of a commitment to that. But with a movie, it's 1 to 2, maybe 3 hours, and then I'm good, just one concrete story. So I haven't caught up. There's a lot of shows that I got in my queue, but I've just been going through Amazon. There's a lot of good stuff on Amazon that I've been digging. I rewatched Bottoms. Also, speaking of The Bear with Ayo Debris in that, which is really funny. And then I watched this movie. Oh, I watched all the Bad Boys movies. I haven't watched 4 yet, but I watched.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched 3 and 4 yet.
Okay, yeah, 3 is pretty good actually. 1 and 2 are all right.
Yes, Bill's gonna be out for a while.
Bill's chilling. He's watching Bad Boys 4 as we speak. Pretty sure.
Oh.
Now, but I want to watch 4. 3 was pretty good, so I'm hyped for 4.
I've been catching up on Acolyte too.
Okay, good. Yeah. How are you liking Acolyte?
I think it's good. It's good.
Okay.
I don't see why people hate on it, it's still Star Wars, dude.
Yeah,
at least we're getting something.
I feel that. I thought episode 1 was okay, but I liked how it ended, and then I really liked episode 2. But then 3 and 4 for me, I don't know if you're caught up, but 3.
I think 4 just came out this week, right?
Yeah, 4 just came out. 3 was the episode that was the flashback.
Okay, so yeah.
And then 4, so 3 I didn't really like. I just thought not a lot was going on. And then 4, I really liked the cliffhanger they ended on, but leading up to it, I thought it was it's weird with shorter episode series like that when they have filler. You don't have to have filler. Back in the day, you'd have a 20, 30 episode season. You'd have to have some filler. Yeah. But these shorter shows, it feels like you can make them as short or long as possible. So I don't understand why, most of episode 4 to me felt like filler until the last 15 minutes. So I'm like, what's going on?
Okay.
Yeah. But otherwise, I think the series is okay. I hope it picks up because we're halfway through the season.
Yeah.
So.
No, but that episode, the recent episode of The Boys.
Oh yeah, the boys are getting
That was
crazy. I
that
really like this season, man. I really
yeah.
like it. I don't think there's been like a bad season, but I just like being back in that world again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what was it? Gen V was pretty great too. I was like, man,
Yeah.
where's gonna pick up from here?
Yeah. And we're gonna see those characters or some of them.
Hopefully,
not only in
because
season 2.
I'm just worried about how they're gonna do it since one of the lead actors passed away.
Yeah. I know,
So,
yeah. It's a tough situation because sometimes you recast, sometimes you don't. I think they're just gonna kill off the character in the show, which I'm like, that sucks. But I get it.
It's pretty cool, but
yeah, I like this character a lot, man. I like that show surprisingly too, because there was a period. I think I just finished Invincible where I was like, I'm in the mood for like more of this kind of superhero TV. So I went through and binged all of Gen V, and I really liked it. But the boys is killing it, man.
Yeah, no, that's straight up killing it. I wonder what's gonna happen because it's completely went to a different path from the comics.
Yeah,
so all right, this is something new. All right.
I don't think A Train's gonna make it, man.
No,
I don't think A Train's gonna make it.
No.
That's
you should have made it after fucking Herogasm, but you know how.
That's true, man. There's so many times when I'm like, I say that now, but I'm like, how many times have I said A Train's gonna die in the past, like, since 2019? That's the show came out, like the past 5 years. So I don't know whether or not I'm looking forward to that Mayfex though.
Yeah. Speaking about Mayfex, we got a whole bunch of Mayfex.
Let's hop in. Let's hop in.
Yeah, let's hop in, man.
I'm really
excited.
Some
tasty stuff coming up.
Yes, sir. So we're just gonna go through the Crewmaru news channel on the Discord. If y'all aren't already members of the Crewmaru Discord, hop in there. It's a lot of fun. We talk about toys. We talk about everything. Chatting. Toy photography, video games, movies, all the stuff that we're talking about right now on the streams is what we talk about and get into on the Discord. But let's hop into it, and you want to start from the bottom and just work our way up?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, let's go for it. So right up the top, we've got 2 Mayfex reveals. One that we knew about already that was going to happen. Even though they kind of teased it, but it was a given that was going to happen. And then one that was completely out of left field. First up, we have the Mayfex No Way Home integrated suit of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. So, well, how do you feel about this? Like, this figure, this suit in general, like, what are your thoughts on this? This is a must buy for you.
I'm not a big fan of this suit. I like the red and black suit, but it's good to have options with this suit because like they had the battle damage one earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The head sculpt's better. Hopefully, it has better articulation. But I might just cop just to have the main 3 because I already got McGuire pre-ordered.
Yeah.
So like, might have this one, him, and then Andrew whenever they announce it. Because I wasn't going for the SH ones because of the weird hip thing, like the area. It kind of bugged me, like, man. But either way, they both look good.
I feel that. Yeah, I mean, like Mayfex with their Spider-Man figures, they're some of my favorite figures. They almost always are like in the top 10, top 5 of my end of year list, and I really like their MCU Spider-Man too because they look like they really capture Tom Holland's body type. He's a little shorter than the other Spider-Man that we've had, and he's a lot like stockier and broader too. So, and I think they capture that perfectly. But yeah, like you, this isn't my favorite suit of his. It grew on me in the movie, and I like it more seeing it in context. But I really like the red and black. That's what I have in my MCU display as like my main MCU Spider-Man for now until we get the final swing. Hopefully that's not too far behind.
Because my brother has the SH one, and it looks kind of weird.
Right? Yeah, man. I've only owned 2 SHF Spider-Man figures, and I sold one of them. And the one I've kept was the Spider-Man.
Obviously. I wish I should have picked it up when it came back in stock.
Yeah. That's the only time that the like crotch area on the figures hasn't really bothered me. But the other one I had was the PS4 Spider-Man. That was trash.
Yeah, because it didn't have a bicep swivel, right?
Didn't have a bicep swivel. It was way too short. Weird crotch engineering. Like very limited articulations. Unless you like popped it apart and shaved it down.
Yeah, like the head sculpt looks great on this, and
oh yeah, this is the best one.
It's getting way better. It's not having those pixel
Yep.
back in the day. I know these look great.
Yeah, I'm down. I guess the only complaint I have about the head sculpt is that his hair almost looks black here when it should just be like a dark brown.
But either way.
But yeah, I'm not going to display it with that. I'm probably going to have the big wide eyes on it.
Yeah. But this looks great.
Yeah.
The next one looks, oh my God.
Even better. Yeah. This came completely out of left field.
What's up, man?
The Medicom Mafex Black Adam movie, Dr. Fate.
Yeah. Came out straight out of left field. I'm like, oh, they're not going to make it because that third-party company's making one. I'm like, all right, we're not going to get anything from Black Adam anymore.
Well, that movie didn't do that well. So, like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't think they were going to continue the line after just, obviously, Black Adam that they're going to do. I'm like, oh, there's going to be one and done. But no, this gives me hope. Hopefully, we get a Hawkman.
Oh, I literally want every hero in that movie besides Black Adam. Like,
yeah, no, Hawkman looked great, dude.
Hawkman was God. Hawkman was real cool. I think
this looks great.
Yeah, again, like, part of it's probably I'm guessing they had all of these like set in stone, like some kind of contract, contractual obligation to make this before they realized that the movie was going to be bad or that it wasn't going to do well. But yeah, this is awesome, man. And Dr. Fate killed it in the movie. This is a really good design.
OP, but
yeah,
straight up
OP. Yeah, and I remember coming out of that movie being like, you know what, I didn't like that, but I almost got the McFarlane because of how much I really liked this version of him. And that Pierce Brosnan head sculpt is magnificent, man.
Yes, it is.
That's good.
Man.
So would you get who else? It was what was the other chick's name? Cyclone or something?
Yeah, she was weird. Because she's part of like the new comics, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Cyclone."
Yeah.
Like, oh, I didn't know she was gonna be in this movie, but she was cool. I didn't hate her powers.
Mezco did do a Dr. Fate. That's one of my favorite Mezco, actually. And I know a lot of people that are picking this up because they missed out on the Mezco, and they want to.
It's impossible to get one for a decent price now.
Yeah. This is
Dr. Fate.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. If not this one, you could get the other third party one. That's pretty much a short version of the 1/6 third party one that they have.
Yeah, and, no shortage of awesome Fate figures coming our way, which I appreciate.
Yes. If you want to collect your Justice League group or JSA group, you got options now.
Absolutely. But yeah, so both of these. I'm planning on picking up both of them. Definitely Fate. For me, I have a Spider-Verse display, so I'm definitely picking up this version of Spider-Man. I don't know if I'll pick it up like at launch for at cost, but definitely, eventually I'll grab it.
Yeah, it's up for both of them are up for pre-order right now. So
they sure are.
Hopefully they're not sold out. They might still be up for pre-order right now. It literally, you could just check your sites.
Yeah, I think these will be readily available.
The only thing I have against the Dr. Fate one is that I wish he had more effects.
Yeah, absolutely. They could have gone the distance with him.
Yeah,
and that's another thing too. A lot of people, obviously these are import figures. They cost about what, 60, 70, and then with shipping almost $100.
Like 20, yeah,
$20 shipping and everything like that. Spider-Man usually does a decent job of packing in accessories and stuff with their figures. But a lot of times we get stuff like the Riddler, a dude in a suit, like 2 or 3 hands, not a whole lot of crazy stuff, and it costs the same amount as like a Spider-Man figure who's like stacked with figures.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, man, come on, at least give us like extra options of hands or like a cane or something in the Riddler sense, or like a Riddler trophy or something. Just make it work.
Does that turn you off from like? Because there's a period like going back to COVID times, a lot of people were stuck at home spending all those severance checks, all that government money on toys and buying things online.
Yeah,
nowadays a lot of people are like waiting for sales and things like that. Are you still like that with import figures, like with Mafex, or do you see stuff like these and you're like, I'll pre-order right away?
It depends. I'm very selective of what I get.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a person that's like, oh, I gotta get the whole team. Like if there's like something catching my eye, I'm like, all right, cool, bet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I
But
feel
like
that.
the Spider-Man, obviously, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel
gonna have to.
that.
I'm gonna have to call.
To jump around a little bit, bringing that up, I don't know if we got pictures, but on the note of not wanting to complete teams, even though you might be interested, Super 7 revealed their 2003 Ninja Turtles line. All four of the brothers in Wave 1, and there's there's been a lot of discourse about these guys.
But I just wish they had different bodies because they're not all the same height in the show.
Well, it depends. So this version, so in the earlier seasons of the show, like the first couple before like where it's a little bit more detailed, they are the same height. They don't change heights until I believe it's fast forward when they get sent to the future, and then when they get sent back, that's when the designs are a little bit sleeker. Mikey's shorter, Raph's bigger, things like that. But for this era, they're about the same size. The era that they're going for with this version. I do think the bodies look kind of weird though. Like if you pull up art of the show and you look at these figures, like I don't know, they look very like rectangular, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
They're in the show, they're like short, stocky boys, like they're little powerhouses, but I don't know, there's something they're not as not as much girth, in the body. I'd like.
Wish they had more accessories for the price. They're gonna be like $75 a pop. I'm like, it's one of my big things with Super 7. Like, it's not worth the money just for the figure to fall apart in your hands when you get it out the box.
And on top of that, you bring up how there should be more. Compare these guys to like earlier Super 7 Turtles, right? Those guys are like packed with like tons of stuff
to the brim, like literally with stuff.
Exactly, and like there's so many things they could have packed in with the brothers. Whether it's like a comic book for Mikey, that cat that he adopted in the earlier season of the show, like
even like a little pizza slice or something.
Yeah, pizza slices, like I don't know. And then like they have the audacity to hide these alternate heads that they could have easily packed in with the figure as a pre-order bonus for the site. I mean, I understand why they're doing it because Brian Flynn has talked about how pre-orders for all the Super 7 stuff have been down recently. Well, so it makes sense. Yeah, and I'm like, well, make better figures, but
but again, this is for people that want it.
Yeah,
money talks always. So
money talks.
If it does sell, they might do villains, which might be cool.
Yeah,
because I gotta give it to Super 7. Their villains do come out pretty cool.
Right.
If they don't have big wings and stuff.
That's true. That's true. But I have Slythe from the Thundercats, and I really like him. I like him more than Lion-O, honestly. So yeah, you're right. The villains, they can hit it out of the park.
That's why, like with the animated turtle stuff, their stuff is still selling because people throw the money. Money talks, man.
Yeah, money talks.
If this sells, we get some more stuff. Hopefully, we get a Casey or April or a Splinter or a Shredder. Shredder would be dope.
Shredder would be dope. Yeah, the big Utrom Shredder, I think would be really cool. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I really want these. Obviously, these are the turtles that we grew up with. Obviously, right? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. This is probably like your first exposure to the turtles.
No, the '80s turtles was my first ones.
Oh, really?
I had VHS tapes and the movie ones, okay. And then 03 came out when I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, same.
Same. So I grew up with most of the turtles.
Gotcha. Yeah, for me, it was definitely the 03 that I was introduced to first. And then from there, I went to watch the 90s movies. Mm-hmm. I read the comics, and then I watched the 80s series. So jumped a little around. Yeah. But yeah, these are like, I've been wanting 03 turtles for like 20 years at this point. Yeah. Like this is something that definitely speaks to me. I wish there was another company making it. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, they even have some photos of them like posed up and things.
That's the one thing I'm worried about is the articulation. That's one of the main things I don't like about Super 7 because you have to be careful. Like you move that arm wrong, you might snap it. And it's
Exactly. Yeah. And the fact that this is the first time that they're trying like double jointed knees and elbows and things like that, and I'm like, because a lot of stuff recently is like loose joints, like broken, like you were saying. So is that I don't want to have to open this and then have
yeah,
it
like the recent
snap on
line
me.
from The Simpsons that Mike
Yep.
Tyson just immediately paint rub or the Flanders, the Devil Flanders with the legs popping off. I'm like,
Mhm.
dude, what is going on? What is the QC? Are they paying attention to these before they ship them out? That's one main thing that's going to have me worried about these. I'm like, I'd rather wait for a review before I pre-order.
Right.
Because like I don't want to buy Raph because Raph's obviously my favorite, but
Right.
get him in box and take him out and he falls apart.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's where I'm at too. Like if again, that's part of what annoys me about the pre-order bonus is the fact that for me, unless it's a company that I've bought stuff with for years, like Hasbro with Legends or like NECA, like I know the quality, I know what I'm getting into. I don't pre-order because I don't want to be stuck with something that I'll hate, and that's with Super 7. That's why a lot of people, in my opinion, have been waiting because they're like, I don't want to, I don't want to have to buy this and then be stuck with it if it's bad.
Same. Jesse makes a great point.
Just give it time. I'm sure another company will pick up the license. I hope so. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Super 7 beat out NECA and all these other companies. NECA didn't want to do 2003. NECA didn't want to do IDW. Like, I believe it was, I think on one of the Foosh interviews, Brian Flynn was talking about how they got this and what other companies are up for it. And he says something along the lines of other companies willingly passed on the 03 license. So, I don't doubt that maybe we'll get these guys from maybe a better company or something soon. But, obviously, like a good chunk of my collection is NECA. A good chunk of my Turtles collection is NECA. I would have wanted NECA to make these, but that just doesn't seem like something that they're interested in for the time.
Which is okay because they're selling out with the animated stuff.
Yeah. The animated stuff, the comic stuff.
Yeah.
And they're killing it there. So
they're in the bag, man. Like they know what their money makes.
Oh, for sure.
Their money, yeah.
But yeah, man. No, I mean, to your original point, I do wish that there was a lot more stuff packed in with these 03 Turtles for sure.
Because don't get me wrong, man. Like they look cool. I just want to see in-hand photos because like that's what we always say with every single thing of Super 7. Like they look cool. Don't get me wrong, but once it gets in hand, it's a completely different thing.
Yeah, man. I'm looking at these and I'm like $30. Not even considering like my experience with Super 7 in the past, but I'm looking at this and I'm like, what justifies this being $55 before taxes and shipping? Almost $70. I just got in the Last Ronin Mikey from NECA, and this comes with like way more hands, alternate head, weapons, and things like that, on top of like much better paint. Aesthetically, this is going for something different than the 03. I get it, but like this is $35. If this was like $50 or $5 or $60, I'd probably have the same complaint. So I'm confused as to why, why we're paying almost 60 bills for this. It doesn't make sense to me. It's definitely not for the quality, No.
The thing is, we have other companies doing it.
Yeah.
That gets me hyped about the new Bebop that just got announced.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. Hell yeah, dude. I'm really excited about that. So you're all in on the Fury Toys.
Oh, best believe. Once they announce more villains, yes. Like, dude, look at that.
That's beautiful. I liked it just as a samurai pig warthog guy, but then you like swap over all the parts and you make it Bebop. And like that's
just look at dude, like the little hair on its stomach too, dude. Just detail.
Dude, yeah.
It looks great.
And it's funny because like so many people have been wanting NECA to make like live action what if versions of Bebop and Rocksteady to put with their movie Turtles. I don't think these will fit in with those. It's because it's a different scale. NECA's 1/10 and these are 1/12. But this is when I think of what I would have wanted to have seen from that. This is exactly what I would have wanted. The only thing that it's really missing, in my opinion, is like turtle shells on like.
Oh, like here on like his chest.
Yeah. That's just something I associate with him. But like that's just
like like shoulder pad type.
Yeah, Yeah. But
you can easily
otherwise,
make
yeah.
those. But like this is perfect, man. Like obviously they're gonna go with my Mezco ones because
Oh, for sure.
yeah,
For sure. Yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah, someone that's not NECA making good Turtles figures. Mezco.
yeah,
Those are probably my favorite ones.
yeah. I didn't get the animated ones because it came out like back to back. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pass on those. But
Would you have gotten them though if you had the scratch for it? Would you have gotten those Toon Turtles?
I don't know, man, because like I was thinking about getting that. That was it. I forgot what company is making the turtle van. Because it's options of turtle vans. Yeah, I was like, oh, should I get the animated turtle?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel
like, man, it's not gonna look right with these Mezco ones because they're more darker and gritty. I'm like, should I get the animated set? I'm like, bro, no. I just no. I don't need to buy another set.
It's a rabbit hole, dude. Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah, it's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, I remember because when the Skies Turtles came out from NECA, and then they released the style guide versions for more money, but it was like less accessories and things. I was like, oh well, like I could just put them, and I was like, nah, I can't. I gotta show some self control. Like Jesse said, there's always going to be another set of turtles from another company. So if you
so like with the Ronin ones you just showed, with the Mikey, I'm like, you know what? I'll get Raph. I don't need the whole line because my thing is, like, just look at the armor. My thing is, I'm always when it comes to turtles, it's like, is either one or get the whole set. I'm like, should I get all?
That's the problem, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that's automatically four figures that you're getting. You can't just get one unless you're like, a crazy person. Not just kidding.
No.
I know.
Like
I was gonna say, I know Bill pre-ordered Donatello, the 03 Donatello from this. From Super 7.
Obviously, Bill was going to do it.
Of course. No question about it. Shout out to Bill, man. Miss you, buddy. On the Turtle train, kind of pivoting gears, we got a glimpse at the new NECA STCC exclusive, which is going to be the first Turtles, or figures based off of the first Turtles that Eastman and Laird sketched. I love these, man. What do you think? What do you think about these guys?
I think I'm gonna pass.
Okay, yeah.
I don't have space for them to be like. Don't get me wrong, they look cool.
That's valid.
I'm like, do I really need the first Turtles?
Right.
I didn't get the what was it? With the 4-pack set that came out.
Oh yeah, the Mirage ones.
Yeah, the Mirage.
Yeah. Those are great too. And the cool thing about
these ones.
Oh, the Playmates ones. Okay.
Yeah, because I got this signed by Kevin Eastman when I met at Comic-Con. And he's like, oh, hey, we might have a set coming of the first appearance. Keep an eye out. I'm like, all right, cool.
Did he say that from Did he say that for NECA or for Playmates?
Well, he didn't want to say a lot of stuff, but obviously it's
interesting. Okay. Got you. Okay, that'd be cool. I got those Playmates ones, and they're cool for what they are.
But these are great if you want.
Yeah. These are awesome, man.
I like how it has two different bodies too, instead of just being the chunky boy. Because I like the chunky boy, but
would you have liked it better if it was split up? Like if it was an Eastman turtle single carded and a Laird turtle single carded, and you can pick between the two? Would that have swayed you at all to get one or the other, or no?
Nah, I think it's good with both.
Yeah.
Because you have your options. Like if you want the big one, you get to display the big one. If you want to display both of them, or you just want to display. But you got your options.
I think if they had split them up, I think the big one would have probably sold more because I think people recognize that one more as like the first turtle sketch, maybe. So I think it makes sense to pack them both together.
Yeah, from the exclusives I've seen so far, I think I'm good. I haven't seen anything that caught my eye.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's between. So we got the first appearance turtles, and then we got the Captain Impressive from Dinosaurs. Are you a Dinosaurs fan?
I remember most of it. But like it's all a fever dream. So like people are like, oh hey, remember this character? I'm like, nah. And then they show me a clip. I'm like, oh, I remember that. But I really don't remember much from it because it's all just a blur.
Yeah, I'm a huge Henson fan, but I was late to the Dinosaurs party. I watched that like for the first time like last year. I like binged the whole thing on Disney Plus because I liked how nice the Earl figure looked.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. So this one I'm good on. I'm good on that Captain Impressive.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, but he wore it for one episode, so I'm good on that one. The Super Alf, I'm kind of the same way. That one also looks really cool. I love the selfie stick that he comes with. Even more so,
I just love all the options of Alf that they have.
Yeah,
like the Walker Alf, and then the Comic-Con exclusive one.
Yeah. I have the one
like,
Alf Ultimate, but he's a lot of fun. I've been tempted by a couple of these other Alfs, but at first I was like, what else could they do? I guess they could like go into the cartoon maybe if they wanted to make those characters, but it makes sense. Making all these Alfs, but yeah, the only FCC set really that I'm getting is that Turtles one.
Yeah, because it's the best action foot ninjas or foot assassins look cool with the Ronin mask. I'm like, dude, those look cool.
Oh yeah. Are you getting those or?
I don't know. Depending.
Those are loyal subjects, right?
Yeah.
I have not bought any more of those figures.
Yeah, I know. After the Turtles, I'm like, all right, I think I'm good because like
I think I'm good. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to like that line so bad, man. I like the Turtles; they're fine.
No, the Turtles are great. And then, but they announced Jenica. I was like, all right, should I get Jenica? I'm like, all right.
I want a Jenica figure, but I was like, I don't know if I want to. I was getting flashbacks to Leo's arm popping out all the time, man. It was crazy.
Well, like I have to still paint up mines to make them look better than the basic edition.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like that Elite Foot looks great.
Another STC set that is coming out. We were just talking about this earlier. The Think Mark Invincible set from Diamond Select is coming out. Bloody variant, slightly better paint, but like still very outdated articulation.
Yeah. This is for people that want to collect it or just keep it in box. But they look great. Hopefully another third-party company comes and makes cloth versions of them. It would be great.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell. I got my Invincible custom hanging up somewhere right there. There he is. Right. Yeah, right there. Right there.
Oh,
yeah. there he is. And I was like, because the soft goods aren't holding up the best. So I was like, well, I have no regrets paying all that money.
Yeah, how much?
It's not important. It's not important. What's important now? I'm like, maybe Mafex, if you can make some Invincible figures, that would be great.
Yeah, Mafex or
Jada, man.
Jada would be knocking out the park.
Jada would kill it, dude. With all the. I know a lot of people want it. I know since Legends is doing a lot of like MVC adjacent stuff. I know a lot of people are just like collecting Legends. It's been a really good year for Legends and going off with Jada too. So I'm all for Jada.
Yeah, especially since the news of that Marvel vs. Capcom collection set.
Dude, are you pre-ordering that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go.
Sir.
We're gonna have to do a little Crewmaru tournament.
Oh yeah. Oh, best believe. Once it released, we got like at least 2 weeks to train, and it's a wrap for everybody.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
That cover's just so raw too, where they're just dapping each other up. I love that.
Yeah. That's the memes out of it too.
Yeah. You have do you have like any like Jim Lee Cyclops' figures to go along with the Jada Ryu?
I do not. That's why I'm waiting for a decent price for the 1.5 that came out, the reissue.
Yeah.
Because I want to at least do the basic X-Men set, and then if I collect more stuff, try to collect the Marvel vs. Capcom type set.
Yeah.
So I don't have to hunt down figures, but man, just to recreate that pose, that'd be great.
That'd be dope, man. Hell yeah. On the Legends, you want to run through Legends? They had a fan stream.
Yeah.
They were a bunch of cool stuff, man.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like I said, man, it's been a really good year for Legends. I think. With I have nothing against the MCU. I still like it. I don't like. I obviously like some movies more than others, but I think it's good that they're kind of stripping back and taking a pause on things. And in the meantime, Legends really killing it with all these comic waves. and starting it off strong, I really, really love this deluxe Odin. This thing is it's 8 inches tall, all new sculpt, kind of pulls from different aspects of his earlier designs while also like making like a completely unique Odin look, which I really dig. Yeah, man, this is gonna go great. I just need a good Loki. I need a good comic Loki to go with this because we have a Thor, we have a great Odin, but not a really good Loki. Man, what did you think about that Odin? Did you like it at all?
It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
the stuff that he came with his birds and stuff.
Yeah. Soft goods cape, just packed to the gills with weapons, looks dope. And then after that, well, how about this? What was another legend reveal that you liked? I picked one that I really liked. What about one that caught your eye?
That Swamp Thing, man. That Swamp Thing caught my eye, man.
Oh, dude, yeah, the what was his name in the show? Ted?
Yeah, I think it was Ted
Yeah,
for Werewolf by Night. I'm just hoping they have a Werewolf by Night.
Yeah. Dude, that has to be coming. Like a regular Werewolf by Night figure. Would you want him in human form and in werewolf form, or just
both?
Werewolf? Both, yeah.
Human form with the paint on his face, like, dude.
There he is. There's Man Thing.
Even though it's pretty much all reuse, but like, dude, I don't care.
It's like
a handful of stuff.
It's like a handful of reuse. I think the legs are reuse, or like the upper legs. But I think everything else is pretty much new.
But it looks, dude, it's good.
It was really.
I don't even like Man Thing like that, dude. I'm like, dude, did you? Like, I'm like, it looks cool. It looks a cool figure. Like, I might have to cop.
Dude, I love Man Thing. Hell yeah. What did you think about that Moon Knight that they showed off as well? Moon Knight, the gold one.
I think I'll pass on a Moon Knight.
Yeah, cool. I'm waiting for them to put him on a better body, man. I think he would have looked really good on like Renew Your Vows.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of him on the Sunfire body. It looks too small.
Yeah, that Wolverine looks great.
Yeah, I really like the gold though. Yeah, the Weapon of Vengeance. That's just one of those like really the silly, fun comic ideas. That one's going on my life
too. Bloodstone looks great.
Yeah,
Dracula looks great.
I was really surprised to see Hellstrom.
Yeah, because I know how people were very subjective about the symbol on his chest. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
It's all right. And then Brother Voodoo looks great too.
Yep. And Dracula.
Don't know anything about Lilith. Sorry, I don't.
Yeah, same.
But Dracula looks great.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the Bram Stoker's Dracula with the armor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I love this. What a good time to be a Dracula fan, too. There's so many Dracula figures that are coming out. And all different kinds of styles. And then you have the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
Which this is, I think, the main draw for most people. Yeah, it's Blackheart. Which at first I was like, again, I underestimated like how many Marvel vs. Capcom fans there are, because I was like, no one's gonna want this, besides like people who've read Blackheart or whatever. But then I was like, no, obviously, and you can tell by all the poses that they put him into. This is definitely for the MVC crowd. Yeah. So it might be a little hard to track these parts down secondary, but he looks really good.
Yeah, no, he looks great.
And like some people were talking about that maybe they could reuse that body to make like a comic book, a new comic Lizard, maybe like something a little bit more modern. Where he's a bit more dinosaur.
You can easily spray it.
Yeah.
Paint up the body.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about having to tape parts and making sure you don't get no, it's already black. Just do a top coat, paint whatever color you want, and go to town.
So what's your star of this wave, and which one are you like passing on?
I'm passing on a good bit of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
what do you think is like the weakest one in the wave?
Probably Lilith.
Yeah. Probably Lilith, yeah. Only because I don't know. But yeah, my favorite would probably, I really like that that Ghost Rider Wolverine, man. I don't know.
Yeah, because that just looks weird, dude. Yeah, the Ghost Rider Wolverine looks great. You could easily change the parts, and now you have a decent black, brown and gold suit Wolverine.
Yeah. No, but my actual favorite, I think, is Brother Voodoo. I never got
Yeah, he looks great.
the box set one or the old one, and the fact that you can change them from Brother Voodoo to Doctor Voodoo with the Eye of Agamotto and the cape being removable, I think that's really dope.
Plus, he has effects.
Yep, the
Great
same
effects.
effects that we've been getting for like the past 20 years, but it's okay.
Hey, I see something.
If it ain't broke, yeah, exactly. Kind of going off of another one that I'm really looking forward to. That I was really shocked how much they put into this. It's a certified deluxe release. Is that Dark Phoenix?
Mm.
The Mayfex killer, as a lot of people are saying.
I like it.
It's really good though. Do you think
Either way, you could.
Would you call it a Mayfex killer?
That's very bold. Very bold to say.
There are things that well, first of all, let's break it down. This one, she's on the Black Widow body, which I was really shocked that they put her on that body. Obviously, I'd like that to be the standard for female characters going forward.
Yeah, no, that Black Widow was amazing.
Yeah, that's a top 10 legend of that year, maybe like ever. That was just a fun release, and I want to see that body incorporated more in the line. And so the fact that they gave it to Jean, I thought was great. I was like already starting off on a great foot. But then on top of that, you have this really badass Phoenix base with the fire and the actual Phoenix having an articulated head, which I thought was
I thought they were always going to have like stuck in that one pose like this.
Yeah.
Side. And then when I saw other photos, the face is head down. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Which would have been fine if it faced one way. That's how she's usually drawn with the Phoenix head facing one way. But the fact that you can just move it. I love options, man. I love options like that. They really killed it with this one. This is shot up to one I most anticipated. Which I'm crazy, which I think is great. And then sticking on the X-Men track, we've got the Destiny and Rogue 2-pack. Destiny, very important character in X-Men history, and a lot of people are wanting her to be packed in with Mystique,
which I was surprised she wasn't.
Yeah, I kind of am, and I'm kind of not, just because it's Hasbro, you know. And you know, I don't know how they would. You know, obviously, like, fans would have wanted it for sure, but we're still waiting on a Wiccan and Vulcan 2-pack too, you know.
Yeah.
So, but no,
these were perfect. Like, it's Pride Month. Here you go.
Exactly. That would have been great, but you know, Chris Cox not beating the homophobia allegation. Yeah. No, I mean these both look really good. Obviously, I'm going to get this one too. And then one that I want, but I want in different colors. The Warbird, the Professor X Warbird Walmart exclusive that they showed off. I really like the version on that cover where it's more gold and purple versus the silver and blue here. And what he wore in X-Men 97 too. I would have rather taken that. But this is fine. I probably will wait for the gold reissue. I do like that new Charles head though.
Yeah.
I need that.
No, he looks great.
What's your X-Men shelf looking like in general?
I have none right now.
Oh, come on, man.
I do not.
You resisted the 97 hype. You didn't get anything?
There was nothing in stores, dude. I tried.
Oh, really?
Wiped out. Every single Target I went to was wiped. Like, literally. They're like, oh, hey, the waves. I found the Nightcrawler. I found this. Yeah. I'm like, bro, lucky you. I can't find nothing.
Man, you should have told me, man. I could have been out here hunting for you. I saw Nightcrawler, and I passed on him a couple times.
Yeah, that's I only want the Nightcrawler, but then again, hopefully get a Mayfix one. If not, I'll try to hunt down that Nightcrawler.
Yeah. I know they changed a few things with the Nightcrawler, but the reason I passed, I already have the older one. And I'm like, do I really just want this new one because it's pinless? And I'm like, not really. The old one even comes with like better accessories, like, or more stuff, like the swords. They didn't even pack in the swords with this new one, which I thought would have been cool, but I don't know.
I have none right now so far. So
gotcha. Now X-Men fans are eating good this year, man.
Yeah, no, especially with the Mayfix Rogue.
Dude,
that was the first one. I'm like, all right, I got that Rogue.
Yeah.
got the Wolverine coming.
Gotcha.
Eventually.
Man, I hope you can find that Gambit. That Gambit's like one of my favorite figures. In my
Especially
collection.
after the episode, dude, those Gambits are impossible to find now.
Yeah, I bet. Man,
That's
they
not like,
reissued him
dude.
didn't they reissue him like twice?
Yeah, and I missed out twice.
I missed out on him twice.
I was doing the 12 at work, and I can't really check my phone. So when I check my phone on break, it's already sold out. I'm like, man, it is what it is. So now I'm like, hey, man, got those Gambits, man. You got the Gambits.
Right. I was gonna say maybe they'll reissue him a third time, but
no.
You know?
It is what it is. I'm like, I know I'm not getting the Meiji Yamaguchi one. I'm like, I hate.
Right. Well, fortunately, he's had quite a few looks over the years, so maybe they'll make a different one. I don't know. We'll see. And then the last thing from Legends here that I want to talk about that we were both. Well, we're looking forward to the movie. They're re-releasing and kind of updating their movie Venom.
Yeah. Movie Venom,
and
then the Carnage look great too.
Yep, Carnage is just dropping. I think some people already actually have him in hand, or he's coming real soon. And then with this Venom, what they did was because they were going off of concept art for the first one. This one is a lot more paint accurate or movie accurate paint, and he comes with the cool little like snap-on
tendrils. Yeah, the tendrils.
That's awesome, and I'm betting this can fit on like a couple of the comic Venoms too.
I was thinking of putting it on the back of the Null Venom.
Yeah, dude, the Null Venom. Yeah,
because that's the Venom I have right now that's usually displayed.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. I know a lot of people like that box set one on the Omega Red Body, but I really like the Null one.
Yeah, I just didn't. The only thing I didn't like, he has those huge gaps in his back.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can't pose him walking away from an explosion or something from behind.
Yeah, like, oh, he got shot.
yeah. Man, these are dope. Are you wanting like any other characters from like the Venom movies or like the Sony movies in general, or are you just good with like Venom and Carnage?
Just Venom and Carnage. Like, do we really want to get a Morbius?
I mean, I get it for the memes. I would buy it for the memes, but I guarantee you,
give us a whole wave of the Madam Web figures. There you go, knock it out.
That Sydney Sweeney one would sell out instantly.
Oh yeah,
that would be that's one to rock and one to put in a jar or something. I don't know.
But no, I wouldn't want to get any other figures.
Yeah,
from the Sony universe.
Yeah.
Because like, do we really need a Morbius? Do we really need? What was the villain's name in Morbius? I don't even remember.
Matt Smith. I don't remember.
Like, yeah.
I never. That's one I haven't seen it. I watched Madam Web. I watched both Venoms. But I haven't seen Morbius yet.
It's not bad. It's not completely the worst.
It's just there.
Which
one is the worst in your opinion?
Madam Web.
Madam Web. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just all over the place.
Yeah. Did you? I saw that one. I saw that one in theaters because I literally nothing better to do.
Netflix. I waited until Netflix. I'm like, I'm not spending money on this, dude.
Yeah, I've never walked out of a movie before, but that's one where I was considering it. It wasn't even so I knew it was going to be bad going in, but I thought it'd be like so bad it's funny kind of thing. But I was just bored. I was like, how does Dakota Johnson keep getting work? She's so boring, dude.
Yeah, that's how I was walking in the Venom 2. I'm like, all right, I know it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna come in with the mindset that it's not a serious movie to take. I'm like, all right. Sure. And then Woody Harrelson just doing his thing. I'm like,
I was hyped too for him, man. That was great casting, and then they wasted him.
Yeah. That's how I'm walking into 3. I'm like, all right, we already know what this is gonna be.
I'm coming in for the Venom horse.
Yeah, Venom horse all day, dude.
The Venom horse. As long as
hopefully we get that as Build-A-Figure.
That'd be so funny.
From Legends, dude. Best believe.
That would be so funny.
I would buy that whole wave just for the Venom horse.
Just for Build-A-Figure like Venom. That's a big horse too.
Yeah. Is he gonna be knocking on doors of Mythic Legion's size?
Yeah. Jesus. Oh my god.
But best believe I would buy that whole wave just for that horse.
You know who would even be in that way? Like, because obviously it wouldn't be the Sony characters. They'd probably just fill it with like Venom, more symbiote characters, right?
Well, hopefully you get like what was it called? Screech.
Yeah.
Oxygen and stuff.
Man, because they just completed the Life Foundation, that symbiote family. But the problem is, it took them like 15 years to do it. So now you have like Lasher and like Scream on these like super old bodies. So now they got to go back and redo those.
There you go. Just update the bodies and get better pay.
There you go. And that's your build a Venom
horse.
Let's do it.
It's like, here you go.
Oh my god. And then still staying on kind of like the MCU and like MCU adjacent. I don't think we talked about this yet. I know you shared this. You're one of the first people to share this. It's the Hot Toys Deadpool 3 Wolverine.
Yes, sir.
Is that one that you're purchasing?
Oh, I'm very flip-floppy on it. I'm like, dude,
really?
It's gonna be my first Hot Toys that I'm gonna get because I don't collect 1/6.
Right.
I don't have the space for it. I admire him from afar. My brother does. When I go see Hot Toys, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go see what he gets.
Yeah.
Basically collects Kamen Rider and a whole bunch of stuff, but like this one had me on the fence. I'm like, dude, I really want deluxe edition of Wolverine. I'm like, I could wait. I could wait till SH makes one.
Right. Yeah.
This looks
they will.
The head sculpt looks amazing on this one. Like, dude, just look at that.
It's that's actually that makes me very uncomfortable. It's like how good it looks. That makes me very uncomfortable.
It looks great. And it
looks great, but it just makes you so he's the eyes, man. They nailed it. This one looks so good. And I love that you can, because this was something that I was wondering. I was like, I know they're gonna have the swappable arms. Mm-hmm. Can you have it to where it's a little bit more like in the books where it's sleeveless but with the shoulder pads?
Yeah, that's what I like about this.
And you can do that. And I was like, oh, that's badass. That's
badass. That's
perfect. Dude. Damn.
That is perfect.
Yeah, dude. If and when Mafex makes theirs, I hope that they are able to do this too. So I can have kind of like that mix. I don't know if he looks like this in the movie at all, because the stills that we've seen, it's usually sleeveless without the shoulder pads, but
and without the helmet. That's the one.
And without the helmet, yeah. How long do you want him to wear the helmet in the movie? Do you care?
If they already said there's already been an announcement about it. He's gonna have the helmet on for at least 10 minutes.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No. Which is pretty good. I'm not mad about it. We get our fix of him without the sleeves.
10 minutes. That's like
him with the helmet on. Like, dude, we're eating good. We have variants already confirmed in the movie. I'm like, dude, this is gonna be great.
Yep. Yeah, dude. I mean, like 10 minutes. That's pretty much like a fight. That's like a fight scene. That's like an extended fight scene. So if he has that on throughout the duration of the fight scene, I'm sitting pretty. I'll get that. Yeah. I'm like you to where I'm like, this looks great. I don't know if I'll get it, but it's definitely like, it's becoming more real. The idea of getting figures from this movie. So I can't wait for, the import companies especially to get.
Get a plethora of figures. Like, dude, a whole bunch of variants of Deadpool.
Yep.
Most likely Lady Deadpool.
Yep.
All Wolverine variants. The OG Fox villains too.
Yeah, dude.
Pyro, Toad, Juggernaut was in the background. If dude, we're just gonna have options for days. Yeah. Probably like we're gonna get Marvel Legends of the villains.
Absolutely.
Just to have different waves, dude. Oh, dude.
I'm hoping that first wave for the movie, because we know that there's gonna be like a 2-pack of Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm guessing in these suits. I hope that the wave is like the Deadpool core members, like Dogpool, Kidpool, Lady Deadpool, like you were saying. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm just excited, man. I'm glad that we're getting at least one MC movie, and I'm really glad that it's this one. I think this one's gonna bring a lot of people back on board for sure.
Back to watch movies in theaters.
Yeah, theaters too. Are you a big theater person, like in general?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If I can, I'll do it. If not, I'll wait till it's on digital. But usually I always go to theaters because I like the experience. People are like, dude, you're wasting your money. I'm like, yeah, well, it's still the same price when you buy it online.
Yeah.
You're still spending your $30.
I love the theater, dude. It's expensive though, man. Like, and anytime that I want to go to like the cheaper like AMC down the road, it's always like a mixed bag experience. Like I went to go see If, right? And that movie already was kind of mid, like to begin with. But then like you have this like family who are acting like they're at home. You know, the kid's doing like damn somersaults in the front row, like screaming and like pooping his pants or whatever. And I'm trying to watch Ryan Reynolds sleep through this movie or whatever. And so I'm like, Inside Out 2 was a little bit better.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I really liked it. I was really surprised. Like because that
I'm
first
surprised
one is one of my favorite Pixar movies. So I was like, the stakes are high for this one to live up to it.
Yeah, I went into this. I'm like, all right, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Jesus. What? What is that?
Yeah, I know.
Be sure to tip our moderator Johnny. Everybody.
Yes.
That wasn't.
It wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just hyped for more movies because I didn't watch what was the last one, Wish. I didn't watch that one.
I didn't watch Wish either. No. It looked like they were. I don't know, man. That one looked real lazy to me.
Supposedly it's a prequel to Snow White. I'm like, I'm good on it.
Yeah, dude. What was like the worst movie that you've seen this year besides Madam Web? You can't say Madam Web.
I don't know. I have to think about it for a second.
I'd put If definitely down there, and then I'd probably put Kung Fu Panda 4 down there too.
I didn't even watch Kung Fu Panda 4. I think it might be Argyle because the story's all over the place.
Okay.
I like certain things from the movie, but like the pacing was just
got you. Yeah, I never bothered.
Weird. The last fight scene just looked bad because like, why is she skating on oil? She's skating on oil. I'm like, that wouldn't happen.
I didn't even bother. Doesn't John Cena like snatch Dua Lipa like off a motorcycle or something?
It's literally the first 5 minutes of the movie. And then
I was like, he'd break it. He'd either like have his arm ripped off or something.
But it was good for what it was.
Yeah.
It's just like that was kind of a bad one that I've seen. I'm like, all right.
I feel that.
It was a movie.
It was a movie. Yeah, that's my rating scale. I'm like, was it a movie or did I like it?
Yeah. That's probably like one of the ones I've seen this year that's kind of at the bottom.
And besides Deadpool, is there anything else that you're looking forward to? I know isn't Craven coming out this year?
I think it might be coming out this year.
Yeah, like towards Halloween, I think.
I don't remember what else that's on my list of movies to watch because I'm waiting for Planet of the Apes to come out on digital before I can watch that.
Oh, you still haven't seen Apes?
I missed it in theaters.
Okay, that was crazy good, man. That one might be my new favorite.
Because I caught up on watching New Empire, and that was great.
Mm-hmm.
That's one I missed in theaters too, but loved it.
Yeah.
I just like hop back in that universe. Give me more Kong versus Zilla movies. I'm good.
Yeah. Damn, I completely forgot that Apes came out this year. That's definitely one of my favorites. I'd put that one.
Hopefully we get figures. I'm hopefully wishing for Mezco to do it because hopefully next week on the 26th during their Mezco Con, they announced something.
That's right. Yeah, MezcoCon's coming up. Yeah, let's talk about MezcoCon. I almost forgot. Like, what do you? Is there anything that you want to see? Anything that whether it's like something old or something brand new that you like? They haven't announced this, but I really want to see this.
Hopefully we see some more Marvel and DC figures because they've been sleeping on Marvel and DC figures, and we've been needing them for a while. They've been improving on their articulation, and hopefully we get some more. I want to see in him like prototypes of the Terrifier Art the Clown. That'd be great. See what lines they announced like years ago. See if they have prototypes of those. Like
yeah,
it's been a lot of stuff that's been announced. But
what are we waiting on that we haven't gotten pre-orders on? Do you remember anything off the top of your head? Anything that sticks out?
Jeez, because I know they announced the Planet Apes line. They just put a photo.
Yeah,
but I want to see if they actually have the bodies built and stuff. Like, are they gonna show anything of the Planet Apes or like Power Rangers? Like they took a while with the Green Ranger and the White Ranger. Like, are they gonna have photos of the team built already? I'm like, what's gonna happen with that line? I'm like,
I remember last year they showed off. I mean, that was the first time that we saw the Mezco Turtles in person. So I'm
Yeah,
hoping that we see a prototype for Casey
yeah, yeah.
this
Because
year. I
they
think that'd
announced
be dope.
Casey.
Or maybe even a Shredder reveal. I think that'd be
Oh,
dope too.
Shredder would be perfect.
Do you remember that big van that they showed off in 2023?
I don't remember.
Yeah, they showed off this almost like A-team looking like all-terrain vehicle kind of
Well,
van.
because they were showing off their statues that they started doing too. But like the
Yeah,
statues look great. I don't collect statues like that,
yeah.
but I don't have space for I have that 18 inches of Venom just sitting right there in the corner. But like what was it? The first one was the Dark Knight Eternal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look great.
Yeah, dude, I thought that was a figure, and I was mad that it wasn't because I was like, this
Yeah,
looks so
man.
much better than what I paid for.
And then they had the Conan come out. But I know they're issuing their Popeye line because I saw they did
Yep,
that Popeye just randomly like, oh hey, here you go.
yep,
I'm
yep,
like,
yep.
oh snap, man, I should have hit up Jay because he's been asking for a set of Popeyes for a while.
Yeah, yeah, dude. That Popeye, because I had the 2-pack that came with Bluto, but I sold off Popeye because I had the OG one. That's just one of my favorite from Mezco. That one's so well done. I
But
know.
knowing Tesco, they're probably going to announce more Rumble Society, and
Yep.
half of us are not going to want them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see that Silver Age Robin or that Golden Age Robin.
Yeah. Yeah. With the little shorts.
Yeah, little shorty shorts. Maybe a
Yeah.
prototype of a mask would be
Probably see
cool.
in-hand photos of the Captain America.
Yeah. I'm one of the few people that I actually want to get that cap. Like honestly.
I don't need them, so
Yeah.
good on them.
The mask for sure. I think we'll definitely.
Yeah, mask because I'm gonna start working on this one.
Yeah.
Make Walter, but the mask would look great. Hopefully, with that, they announced probably different versions of mask from the comics.
That would be super cool. I know there's one of my favorite covers is him in like overalls, and like biker boots. I know there's another one. I mean, he just has so many like crazy like comic book looks.
I don't really touch the movie one because of the likeness rights.
Yeah. But, oh yeah, that's one that a lot of people are like, why didn't you make the yellow suit? They could definitely do a yellow suited version. That could maybe even be like a con exclusive. They're supposed to have 4 exclusives this year, apparently.
Which hopefully not all of them are the Living Dead girl dolls because I
don't
at all.
I hope they're not like. I hope they're like the yellow. I hope it's not like looks of characters that we need. Like if they made like a Thor and they made like this exclusive, like a classic Thor, that would annoy me.
Like the huge like feather helmet.
Yeah, with the big feathery helmet and the cape. Like that's like my favorite look for Thor, or one of my favorite looks for Thor. If they made that the exclusive, that would be super annoying. But like things like the mask and like the yellow suit, I think would work as a fun con exclusive, things like that.
Like they might show some like new G.I. Joe stuff too.
Yeah, how do we feel about the Joe line?
I haven't collected anything from the Joe line because I'm not a huge G.I. Joe fan. Because I admire it from afar.
Yeah,
like,
the only one that I've liked is Storm Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one that I think looks good. I thought Roadblock was way too short, and I thought that Snake Eyes looked like he was, I don't know, that just looked half finished to me. I don't know why they were like leather ninja suit on top, and then Sunday baggy sweatpants on the bottom.
Yeah, the Firefly looked decent though.
Okay, yeah, so Firefly too. Yeah, Firefly, and so I guess they're 50-50 for me. They're hit or miss.
They might actually show Duke. Remember to show Duke a while ago?
That's right. They might show Duke, maybe a Scarlet reveal.
Probably a Cobra or what's his name? Destro.
Yeah.
Destro with dude, that'd be pretty actually. Well, they did have a Destro.
They did, yeah. They did. That was one of their first ones. I didn't like that one either.
Yeah, because I remember it was one piece where his chest was people were complaining that they had to take off the suit and stuff like that.
Yeah, it looked weird. I didn't like that one at all. So yeah, man, I know. Mezco Con. Let's see what they do.
Yeah. whether they just announced the Fresh Munchie Fiction stuff looks great too.
Yes.
Speaking in the same vein of the action and force figures look great too.
Mm-hmm.
They just announced. They announced the was it the Monster Force? Yeah, those look great.
Some more. Hey, look, Dracula, another Dracula. You can have the Monster Force Dracula and the Legends Dracula fighting each other.
Yeah, those
This
wolf
is the line that I know
warriors
like
look great.
nothing about, really. Like I see pictures on like Robo's Weekly and things like that, but I haven't really like looked at them really. So so what exactly got showed off?
It's just a whole bunch of
Just like a bit more monsters and like builders and things like that.
a lot of army builders. Like those look great right there.
Love it.
Honestly, don't know what that is right there.
Oh, we got cops and crooks. I don't know what that is. A little before my time.
Yeah,
Probably some boomer nonsense.
no, it's an old show apparently. It looks cool.
Yeah.
I way before my time, so I didn't know about it until Johnny showed me. He's like, "Oh, hey, this is coming up." I'm like, "I don't know anything about it."
Oh, that is. I don't know what that is. Put on Cowboys of Moo Mesa again.
Don't know what the hell that is either.
Ah, come on. Nah,
I never watched it.
You never watched Cowboys of Moo Mesa? How about the Mighty Ducks cartoon?
I've watched the Mighty Ducks cartoon.
Okay.
But
I watched the cartoon before.
Cowboys of Mesa. The line looks great. I'm not hating on it.
Yeah.
I know. Those look great.
Yeah. I watched the Mighty Ducks cartoon before the movie. So like when
my thing is I watched the movies before the show.
Okay.
So like, why aren't the characters from the movies in here? It's like it's a whole different thing. I'm like, oh
yeah. Well, that was me. I was like, what's this boring hockey movie? I want to see ducks in space shooting lasers at each other.
But yeah, no. Speaking about cons, there's going to be a Mayfex con or soon. I was thinking it was January 23rd, 26th, something like that.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I had no idea. And they're gonna show off new stuff.
I think it's July 26th.
Okay, July. Okay. Okay, cool. Next month.
July 23rd. My bad. July 23rd.
Okay, cool. Yeah, next month.
Metacom Exhibit 2024. So hopefully it's going to be a lot of stuff announced.
Yeah. What is something that we've seen before that like a prototype or that you wanna see again? Or something new.
Hopefully they have the Age of Apocalypse X-Men line finally finished because they've been showing that Cyclops with the bangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those designs, man.
What was it? Wolverine with the claw?
Yeah, with the stumpy hands and the claw.
Stumpy hand and the big old hair. That's the only Wolverine head I actually like is the hair because I have a lot of hair. So
yeah,
they just
you can cosplay as that.
Yeah,
I want to see the boys figures painted up. I want to see the A-Train prototype painted up.
Queen Maeve would probably be painted up.
Oh, dude, yeah, that'd be great. So do you have any of the boys like Moffat figures?
I do not.
Okay, got you. Is that just like
I'm waiting on like a improved version of them?
Yeah.
Because like I wasn't really a big fan of the Butcher just coming with a handful of stuff. I'm like, dude, if they give us a Butcher, why don't you give us like the Hawaii shirt Butcher, not just here you go, a buck with a black shirt and black pants. I'm like, I could have just bought Marvel Legends and just put a coat in. Like, here's my Butcher.
Right. No. Yeah. No, I have Butcher and Homelander, and they're really good. I'd get the others if they were cheaper. Maybe at an Amazon sale or something. And of course, like I hope they make like the actual boys too. I think that'd be cool, like a Frenchie and a Mother's Milk.
Mother's Milk. Hopefully, it's not with the shaved face from this season.
Yeah, you're not a fan of the.
No.
He just has the mustache now, right?
No, it looks bad.
Yeah, man, I felt bad for the dude. He posted on his story on Instagram. He was like, he was like, he's fighting for his life. He's like, MM sometimes rocks this look in the books, and I was like, but bro, you locked it down.
Yeah, with the beard, bro.
So good, but whatever. I felt so bad for him. I felt bad for the actress playing Starlight too, man. She's always under fire.
There's people hating just to hate.
Exactly.
But I'm passing on the Starlight too, because like they don't really need a Starlight.
Right. Yeah, if they make a Huey, maybe I'll go back and get a Starlight for sure.
Yeah, but dude.
Comic book boys figures would be crazy.
Yeah, Mother's Milk in the comic is huge.
Yeah, dude, they could put that on the Bane body if they or anything.
Mayfix Bane.
The Mayfix Bane, man.
Or you get the new Adam body.
Uh
Put him on that.
okay. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that would look crazy. I definitely there was one more thing that I was like, I really want to see this. I want to see that Daredevil again.
The comic Daredevil, I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Hopefully if they do like the MCU one,
Mm.
that would be pretty cool. Because we need one, because the Mexico one is decent. I don't hate it, but
Yeah, it's
definitely
old though.
It's you can tell it's old. Same thing with the
Yeah.
Punisher.
Yeah, dude.
Hopefully a line is like, hey, we'll take those reins. We'll do that.
That's one I think Mezco could do a 2.0 on as well. A 2.0 Daredevil.
Hopefully we get the one from She-Hulk. I like that design.
You like the yellow and the red? That's a fun one.
Yeah.
I want Legends to give us that, man. That was fun.
I'm surprised it didn't.
Yeah, I was surprised too. But I don't know.
They didn't give us a lot from that show. All they gave us was the track shoe and then the She-Hulk, right?
No Megan Thee Stallion 2-pack. I don't know.
Did you just look at that suit?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for the show, dude.
The red and black looks great.
Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Maybe they're gonna put out the Born Again wave and then backtrack and then recolor it to make it a She-Hulk version or something.
Yeah,
I think.
Didn't even give us an Abomination, nothing, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I don't know.
It would have been great to have the people from the therapy session, like the porcupine guy.
Man, that show, I really wanted a Frogman from She-Hulk, man. That was crazy. And like the comic one was fun, but then like they turned him into like a Super Sentai almost, like with his suit in the show. I was like, this is badass. I want that locked down.
Yeah, no. Hopefully we get more figures. If not, it's all right.
Dude, let's go. There's always figures. It's always coming in.
Always things coming in, man.
Always is coming in. I talked about how I just got this last run in Michelangelo, and I'm almost done putting together my room. That's why I felt I could sit in front of it this week because I've gotten everything put up pretty much. But I haven't got anything new besides this Mikey. As what are you gotten into?
Nothing really.
Nothing really. Anything that you're wanting to buy?
A lot of stuff. a lot of stuff I want to buy, but I have to wait because being an adult. So
I hear that.
Yeah,
I hear that, man.
So there's a lot of stuff I'm keeping my eye on. Hopefully the prices go down. Hopefully I get a deal on them.
Well, your wallet's going to be safe for at least a couple months because you're not getting any of the SDCC stuff.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because like that Mezco Batman came out and I missed out on it. So
which one?
The Batman.
Oh, the Batman. Yeah. Oh, did you want that?
Yes, I did. Oh,
man, you didn't want to get
everybody.
You would have picked out over the Mayflex.
On fire and throwing rocks at me. He's like, bro, you really want that? I'm like, dude, I didn't want. I didn't want the Mayflex of it.
Man,
like,
that's crazy. You hold on. Now we got.
I like. Yeah, I like it because like I like the cloth look of it. That's the reason why I like it because the suit looks good.
We need to roll the tape, Jamie. Roll the tape, Johnny. Pull that up.
It looks good. I think it looks good. No, but I think it looks good.
Okay.
I like the suit.
I'm glad that you like the suit. I think the suit's good. I'm not a big fan of the cowl. Even in the movie, I'm not a big fan of the cowl. From some angles, it looks fine, but from some angles, it looks like an onion. But then you have this figure come out. There's a really funny picture I saw where it's like the BVS Batman, Battinson, and I think it's one of the comic Batmans or whatever. And then Chris, shout out to Chris, when he was like, "Oh wow, it's no Wayne Home," but it's just like the crazy disparity in the scale. Like Battinson is like the shortest out of all of them. Like they can't be consistent. Mezco.
Yeah.
But nah, man.
A lot of people canceled, dude.
A lot of people did cancel.
And people are like, why does it come to flight too? I'm like, dude, it's part of the movie if you guys didn't see it.
Oh man.
That's the McFarlane one, I think. It looks gross.
Is this your goat? Is this your goat, Esteban?
This is right here.
There you go.
No, but I just because I'm a huge fan of Batman. I like the Batman figures. I didn't want to get the Mayfex one, but
yeah. So what? So okay. So what made the Mezco besides it being was it just because it was cloth?
Mm-hmm.
I canceled my Mezco 112 for Batman. Jesse, you are a smart man. So
I just like the design of it, dude.
Yeah.
The array of stuff that came with. Everybody's like, "Oh, the chest plate doesn't pop open." I'm like, is that really a make or break thing about it?
I don't know, man. For me personally, like that suit in the movie, it's armor, right? So I was like, so it was weird to me that Mezco went with like a rubber overlay.
Yeah,
to that armor. I would have.
But then again, the one time concerned about the articulation about it, so like you'd be able to.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't watched
rubber overlay. It'd be like just a stiff figure. People, it'd be like this Aquaman here.
Right.
People would be like, "Oh, you can't move it at all." Like, that's what you wanted. You wanted a rubber suit. It's not gonna move.
Yeah. Mezco's like, we gave it to you. Why are you upset? Have you watched reviews for that the Batman figure?
I just watched Dare's review this morning.
Okay. Does it move at all or not really?
Yeah, he moved it because his first post he done it on Instagram. It's like, oh, the ab crunch is limited, and he did it in his review. He's like, oh no, it was mine's just frozen. You can't bend it forward. You can't bend it back.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, here are all of them, all stacked up. SHF, Mezco, Mafex, respectively. And
the Mafex is bigger than all of them.
So Mafex is bigger than all of them, which is wild. And then, man, that Mezco got a big old head. He got a lot on his mind.
But what I was gonna do with the Mezco one was get the what was the
like the
what is the company name?
Those third-party heads, right?
The third-party heads, because that's what I did with my Batman for my Mezco one. That's why he looks perfect.
Okay.
It's Maniple?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I did with this Batman, and that's why he has the realistic looking head and the cape.
Okay.
But that's an easy fix. You can just pop the head off and call it a day.
Every day I regret selling my BVS Batfleck, man. Every day.
I have 3.
You have 3 of the BVS Batman, or just Batflex in general?
Batflex.
Okay, got you.
And then I'm about to have 3 more.
Okay.
Because I have the Nightmare, and then
some company's making a BVS Batman again. That third-party company. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna. I just said I felt bad, but I was like, I remembered. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have another shot at that.
Yeah,
that's such a good sign, dude.
They're making the Nightmare one, which I wanted because I passed on the Mezco one or the Mayfex. Yeah, Mexico. My bad. Yeah, Mezco one. And then they're like, oh hey, here you go. I'm like, damn it.
Right.
But no, man.
Yeah, Manible's doing the armored BVS version too. Yeah.
Yeah, I passed on the armor one because I didn't need it.
That's when I might have to. That Mezco one was really good. With the Maniple one coming out, I'll have to probably cop that one because that's just cool suit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to cop the Maniple suits, the black and or the blue and red one because I don't have one. I didn't want to get a third or a fake version of it. I might as well get a new one. Mm-hmm. The only thing is, when it showed up on 5K, it doesn't have the heads.
Come on.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, it's just a kit for the body. I'm like, bro, really?
Put the McFarlane heads on it.
No.
Those are going for $10 right now at Target. Just buy a McFarlane head and slap it on.
No, because like this one for the 3-pack that came out looks great. It's just that it's slightly like a peach tint to it.
Okay.
It doesn't look like actually like flesh.
Yeah.
But the sculpt on it is not bad. I don't hate it. I just want something that looks actually like Henrikaville.
Yeah. On that note, I hope it will be really cool since they're doing Black Adam figures from Mafex if they showed off a Cavill from that end credit scene with the
man.
That would be that would be incredible. I'd love that.
Or if they did an updated Shazam.
Yep.
Because that Mafex one is pretty rough.
Yeah. I have that one too. I had to put a lot of work into that one.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
I had to like repaint the hair. I had to Bill has a really good tutorial about how to give him more range in the butterflies too that I followed. So There's a lot of popping and.
Even if they give you the second suit for the second movie.
Did you ever watch that one?
Never finished it.
Never finished it.
Nope.
Oh, I don't know if that's worse than just like refusing to see it.
Well, I've watched it like a good bit. I literally got to the last part where he's about to fight the dragon. I'm like, all right, dude,
yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
I tried it. I'm like, everybody's like, bro, it's not that bad. I'm like, all right. Watched it on Max. I'm like, I'm gonna finish this movie. I'm like, all right, cool. Took us 3 days, never finished it.
3 days? Oh, man.
Because we were watching it like sporadic parts. I'm like, we're gonna finish this movie. We're gonna finish this movie. No.
Man, that was me. That's me right now with this Martin Lawrence movie I'm watching, Black Knight. You ever see that?
Oh, you haven't watched Black Knight?
No, I've never seen Black Knight before, man. It popped up on Hulu, and I was like, why not? Because I just finished watching Bad Boys, and I like Martin Lawrence, and I'm like, man, this is a rough watch. This is a rough watch. Yeah, literally. I'm like,
no, I watched Black Knight when it came out as a kid.
As a kid, I could see myself liking it as a kid, especially like the scene where he's like teaching them like how to play. He like invents the soul train or whatever, or like the soul line. I'm like, this is a fun scene, but like it's rough. It's a rough. Other than that,
it's a movie of its time. Let's say that
it definitely is. It definitely is a movie of its time.
Early 2000 jokes
for sure.
Especially when he sleeps with the queen or the princess.
Yeah,
the virgin. I'm like, bro, what? That's wild.
Crazy. And it has the thing, one of my least favorite like tropes in time travel movies, like where you constantly forget they are in the past. Mm-hmm. So you're making like a whole, like he's talking about Kobe and Shaq, and I'm like, bro, no one knows. You've been here for a week. Nobody gets that reference. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. But anyway,
that's a decent movie.
Yeah, I haven't finished it yet. I have like 20 minutes left. I started it like 3 days ago, and I come back to it every time I have like lunch. You know how it is. You finish, you put on a movie or a show for lunch or dinner. You finish your food in 5 minutes. So I'm like, well, maybe the next meal I'll get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a decent one. Understandable. It's very dated.
Yeah.
Very, very dated. So the jokes don't.
Big Mama's House too. I'll just watch Big Mama's House too instead. You know.
I didn't know there was 3 and 4 of that series.
I didn't know there was a 4th one.
Because I think the 3rd one is when he has a kid, right? And he's kid. I think there's a 3rd one or 4th. I don't think there's a 4th one, but man, that series it went downhill.
Okay, yeah. There is a 3rd one, yeah. That came out in 2010. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But it's good to see Martin Lawrence acting again after his health issues.
Oh, yeah.
He's on his feet. He's good.
Yeah, absolutely. I was fearing for his life.
Yeah, it was really scary.
During Bad Boys 3, I was like, he might collapse in the middle of this movie just from health problems. I don't know.
But it's good to see him that he's back on his feet and stuff.
Yeah, definitely a childhood icon.
But, yeah, growing up watching Martin and stuff, man.
Martin. I can get Martin in Fresh Prince clips on my TikTok.
Yeah.
So that's a nice little trip down memory lane. But yeah, man. No, it was great chopping it up with you today, man. I'm glad.
No, it was great.
Glad we could chop it up and take a stroll down memory lane about all these figures. There's definitely gonna be more to come. Mm-hmm. So whenever you guys want to talk with us about toys, movies, whatever, just hop over into either the comments of the video, hop over into the Crewmaru Discord. Let's keep the conversation going. Yeah.
Just know we have, or we'll be planning to do that fight tournament. So
yeah, absolutely.
You guys
tell them where they can find you, man.
Oh, find me on Instagram at Nacho. It should be down here somewhere.
Yep.
But yeah, you can hit me up there anytime. Catch me in the Discord. I'm always there. Just ping me if you guys want to play some games or something. I'm always open. Just let me know. But yeah,
we're what you call forever online. So I'll also be in the Discord, but I'm also on Instagram doing toy photography at Ori Omega. I took a little bit of a hiatus, but I should be back this week posting some dope photos as well.
Yeah, I need to hop on your mode of getting a whole bunch of photos out there because I've been slacking.
Oh yeah,
It's like
yeah.
I need a. Now that I have my turtles post up, I'm gonna take some photos.
Go.
I got some stuff post up. I'm like, all right, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you all for hopping in. Before we dip out, we'd also like to say a quick thank you to our patrons as well. You know, we know that with your support, that's part of the reason why we're able to keep these streams going. So just want to do a quick shout out to all of our patrons. We got Angus, we got the great Dave Wonder, we got Gerwal, we got Henry, Kaloon Gaming, Jay, Creeper Creations, Maxim, we got Nacho, and of course we got our wonderful moderator, Johnny, as well. So thank you all. Really appreciate it. And until next time, the impossible just takes a little bit longer to find it.